Stress and the activation of our sympathetic nervous system causes fatigue, chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, poor sleep, and the onset of many serious diseases. If we're constantly under stress, it can cause serious, lasting damage, especially for those already suffering from diabetes. In fact, stress actually plays a huge role in our ability to regulate blood sugar. During moments of anxiety, the human brain triggers the release of stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline, which can lead to a rise in blood pressure and blood sugar. That's why stress reduction should be a main focus in your fight against diabetes. So, we're going to help you say goodbye to stress and hello to lower blood sugar with 5 unique and effective methods for de-stressing. Please like this vid and subscribe to Diabetes Smarts to discover the keys for fighting back against diabetes. Plus, stick around to learn how you can get 3 diabetes-fighting gifts. Okay, don't worry, be happy, because it's time to reveal 5 unique methods for de-stressing. Number 5. Meditate. As a totally free and widely accessible tool, meditation is an incredible way to reduce stress. The increasing popularity of mindfulness practices, like meditation and yoga, have been proven by a multitude of studies to reduce stress and anxiety. By training yourself to notice when your mind wanders, meditation can help you increase your resilience and ability to cope with stress. The amygdala is the part of your brain responsible for your stress response, regulating the chemicals released during moments of anxiety. Research shows that regular meditation actually causes the amygdala to shrink in size, which can work to better regulate the release of stress hormones. One recent study analyzing the effects of meditation among healthy adults found that even a brief introduction into meditation improved their perception of their personal stress levels over an 8-week period. Other research also suggests that meditation and mindfulness practices can also reduce symptoms of depression, chronic pain, and even heart disease, high blood pressure, and asthma. But if you think meditation sounds a bit weird and ill-defined, think again. There are actually several different types of meditation, so you can easily find a specific practice which works for you. Try guided meditation, which simply involves forming mental images of places you find relaxing. Utilize mantra meditation, where you silently repeat peaceful words, phrases, and thoughts. You can even become a student of Tai Chi, the Chinese martial art of slow, graceful movements and deep breaths. There is an entire world of easy, calming mindfulness techniques available to help you lower your stress levels. Number 4. Magnesium. Magnesium is a crucial mineral for many functions, and it plays a role in over 300 enzymatic processes within the body, from facilitating sleep to supporting balanced blood sugar levels. Every cell in the body requires magnesium to function optimally. Studies show that this incredible mineral is beneficial in supporting the nervous system, with reduced levels of magnesium linked to an increased risk of stress, anxiety, and depression. One randomized crossover trial found that taking 248 milligrams of magnesium each day can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety. Common signs that you may be deficient in magnesium include fatigue, irritability, and, of course, anxiety. And factors which may contribute to a magnesium deficiency include consuming excess caffeine, alcohol, and, naturally, heightened stress levels. You can increase your intake of magnesium by eating foods like bananas, avocados, and even pumpkin seeds. In fact, a 28-gram serving of pumpkin seeds will provide you with 150 milligrams of magnesium. That's 37% of the recommended daily intake. You can also ask your doctor if magnesium supplementation may be right for you. Studies show that magnesium supplements can work to not only reduce stress levels, but they have also been shown to lower fasting blood glucose. So, Get more magnesium into your life to decrease stress and blood sugar. Number 3. Adaptogens. Adaptogens are herbs which increase our resilience to stress and reduce our sensitivity to stress triggers. They have a modulating effect on the body, with the ability to either calm us down or give us a boost of energy in times of fatigue. Adaptogens stimulate the central nervous system, reduce inflammation, and regulate our stress hormones. A recent review of a popular adaptogen, Siberian ginseng, found that the adaptogenic properties of this herb were successful in reducing the onset of stress and preventing exhaustion. In fact, clinical trials showed that participants who used Siberian ginseng daily had improvements in both physical and mental capacity during normal situations and stressful situations, like increased mental and physical tasks and even motion sickness scenarios. Other adaptogen herbs which may help you decrease stress include holy basil, rhodiola rosea, and ashwagandha. In fact, a study in the Indian Journal of Psychological Medicine reported that participants who consumed 300 milligrams of ashwagandha root twice daily experienced notable drops in their levels of the stress hormone cortisol. So perhaps it's time to speak with your doctor about the possibility of supplementing your diet with stress-reducing adaptogen herbs. Before we reveal our top 2 unique methods for reducing stress, let's get you your 3 free gifts. Discover a wide world of diabetes-fighting, nutrition-packed foods within our free ebook, Superfoods for Diabetics. Learn key secrets about diabetes and your health from leading medical experts in episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. And discover an entire library of easy and delicious diabetes-fighting recipes within our new cookbook, Snacks, Meals, and Desserts that lower blood sugar. You won't want to miss out on any of these 3 amazing free gifts. Simply click the link below to grab them all. Okay, let's get back to the list. Number 2. Diaphragmatic breathing. When we are stressed, it's a common response to take short, shallow breaths as opposed to breathing longer and slower. This only worsens our stress response and registers to the body that we are in a state of fight or flight. There are 2 arms of the autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic, which is that state of fight or flight, and our parasympathetic, the rest and digest state. Diaphragmatic breathing is one of the quickest ways to switch our body from a state of fight or flight into a parasympathetic state. This helps decrease the release of stress hormones like cortisol and improves our ability to cope with stress. But how exactly can you achieve diaphragmatic breathing? This technique is also known as belly breathing, which should give you a clue as to how it works. Simply engage your stomach and abdominal muscles, along with your diaphragm, to draw in deep breaths. A recent study found that regularly utilizing deep breathing exercises, like belly breathing, can work to reduce the release of stress hormones. In fact, the study revealed that participants who followed a diaphragmatic breathing technique over an 8-week period experienced a significant reduction in cortisol levels in comparison to the control group. So, take a deep breath, or many. It may just help to relieve stress and lower the release of anxiety-related stress hormones. Number 1. Chamomile tea. Known for its ability to promote sleep and reduce nervous tension, it's no surprise that sipping on a chamomile tea is a great way to say goodbye to stress. Chamomile is loaded with anti-cancer and anti-diabetes antioxidants and micronutrients, including beta-carotene, folate, magnesium, and potassium. In fact, research has shown that chamomile can work to improve the immune system, aid skin health, and prevent bone loss. And specific antioxidants within chamomile, called flavones, have been shown to lower blood pressure and LDL cholesterol. Plus, the anti-inflammatory properties of chamomile can prevent pancreatic cell damage, which can benefit glucose control. In fact, a recent study found that diabetic participants who drank chamomile tea daily had significantly lower blood sugar levels than participants who drank only water. But this popular tea is also well known for its ability to relieve stress and aid with improved sleep quality. A recent randomized trial found that chamomile significantly reduced moderate to severe symptoms of anxiety in outpatients with generalized anxiety disorder. Another study found that postpartum women who consumed chamomile tea daily for 2 weeks improved their sleep quality and decreased their depression symptoms. A recent trial revealed that participants who took 270 milligrams of chamomile extract twice daily for a month averaged a reduction in their occurrences of nighttime awakenings, and they even fell asleep 15 minutes quicker than those who did not consume chamomile. And a separate small study noted that participants who suffered from cardiovascular disease reported that drinking chamomile tea shortly before bed made it easier for them to fall asleep, with evidence to support its use in reducing blood sugar levels and stress, while also improving sleep quality. Chamomile tea is a no-brainer. Well, now you know some truly unique and powerful methods for de-stressing. But do you have different methods for lowering your stress levels? Let us and our community in on your stress relieving, diabetes fighting secrets by commenting below. Before you head out, don't forget to claim all 3 free gifts by clicking the link in the description below. And we'd really love if you liked, subscribed, and you can also feel free to show your support for our channel by clicking the thanks button. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.